for you to find a quiet place to speak with me. If you're driving, I need for you to pull over. If you are at work, I need for you to find a quiet place to speak with me when I call your name. If you're a defendant in a case, if you are a defendant in a case, I know that you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present at these proceedings. We do have public defenders that are in court with me and on the line with me this morning. I will be happy to, if you would like to apply for the services of the public defender today, to give you that opportunity. Let's see, Ms. Helen, are you on with me?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Can you let people know that wish to seek your services or the services of the public defender's office how to do that today?
Yes, Judge. If you're seeking the services of the public defender's office this morning, please put your first and your last name and your cell phone number in the chat. A public defender will give you a call at the very end of the call of the calendar, okay?
Thank you, Ms. Helen. So those of you that already know that you want the services of the public defender, go ahead and start getting that done for the court. If you are an attorney, most of these cases have been transferred recently from a division judge. So we have new solicitors that are present that you will be negotiating with. I encourage you to speak with them today. If you have not had an opportunity to speak with them in the past, they are in court with me and I believe on the Zoom call with us this morning. I'm about to call the calendar, so can we get everybody situated, please?
Court come to order.
Position number one, Morgan Allen.
I'm present, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Allen. Let's see, you're represented by Gregory Willis.
Yes, sir.
Is Mr. Willis going to be with us this morning?
I have not spoken with him. I received a text message from his paralegal, but I haven't heard anything from him personally.
Okay, I will hold for his announcement. Do you have his phone number, Mr. Allen?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Would you give him a call and let him know that we're waiting for him in court?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We'll be back to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Position number two, Brittany Amy.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is my case. I expect Ms. Amy is here somewhere. Oh yeah, she's here online. This is going to be a negotiated plea at some point. We have completed the DUI court referral forms and sent them into Ms. Githia. I think we just need to set it for a final plea where we all are in the courtroom at the same time.
Okay. Let's see.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm well, Ms. Githia. Good morning. I hope you are as well.
I am. Mr. Court, I searched. I didn't see the DUI court form. If you could check it, send it to me.
I have an email where it was sent to you, but I will send it again. I will make sure that you get it.
Okay, thank you.
But either way, we should set this for a final plea now.
Well, is it going? So you wanted to? It's a referral to the DUI court. Is that what you're telling me, Mr. Cohen? Well, that would be with the division judge if it's accepted into the DUI court, and you will. If it's not accepted in the DUI court, then it will be back here. So it's my understanding that you wish to wait to see for what happens, whether Ms. Amy's accepted or not. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor, that would be fine.
Okay. So why don't I do pending acceptance into the DUI court? Why don't I just place this on a future status calendar? If you go to DUI court, then they will take the case. If not, you come back here and we'll do a plea here.
That would be fine, Judge. And Ms. Githia, I forward that to you again.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Okay, so we'll place that on the final plea calendar on March 7th of next year. That is a 1:30 calendar.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Ms. Githia, may Ms. Amy be excused?
Yes, if nothing further, Ms. Amy may be excused. Have a good day, ma'am.
Your Honor, can I make one quick announcement? Cause we
Yes.
got some traffic down here that's supposed to be in 2K. If you have a traffic report this morning, you need to go upstairs to 2K. So it should say, what is this traffic?
Yeah, it's the citation.
Yeah, it's citation of the CIT. So if you got CIT on your table, you need to go upstairs to 2K. No. You want me to say, I'm thinking, the door say CIT. Okay. Yeah, it's like, hold on, take over. Thank you. It's going, just go straight in here and go down there.
Sorry, Judge, all year long, the notices that you send to people here.
I understand.
Notice got 33 on.
And if I may get on her, I did bring the attention to the supervisor and made her aware of that.
Okay. Are we situated? Okay. Position 3, Christopher Barnes. Christopher Barnes. Bench warrant will be granted. Mr. Barnes does not appear by the end of the calendar. Position 4, Karan Bax, B-A-X-I, Baxi.
I'm here. I'm here, sir.
Yes. Good morning, sir. Are you represented by Mr. McAdams?
I don't know who I'm represented by. I was incarcerated and I was told to come to this Zoom by my wife due to a letter that I got in the mail.
Okay, so
Karan Boxey, Judge. Karan Boxey's on the call.
Yeah, I'm on the call.
okay, yes, good morning.
Good morning.
And you're representing Mr. Boxey?
Yes, Your Honor, I represent Mr. Karan Boxey.
Okay, where are we with Mr. Boxey's case?
Judge, discovery is complete. I've received basically the same offer from multiple solicitors. I think we're just kind of in a ready posture. We'll continue to pre-try with the state, but ready subject to pre-try.
Okay, do you have any motions filed in the matter?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. We'll place you on the next available trial calendar. That calendar will not be until April, probably.
Excuse
Yes, Your
me.
Honor. May we be excused?
Excuse me. This is Christopher Barnes.
Okay, hold on, Mr. Barnes. Let me get back to you, okay? I'll come back to you, sir. You're welcome. Hold on. I'm sorry, Mr. McAdams. What were you saying?
I was just saying that we'll look for notice, Judge, and may Mr. Boxey not be excused.
Yes.
The state request withdraws its offer.
Okay. We'll see you back in April. You all have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.
Mr. Barnes, let's see. You are not represented by counsel?
Your Honor, the state is going to null across that case.
Okay. Mr. Barnes, your case is going to be dismissed. If you would like to call down to the clerk's office after court this afternoon and receive a copy of that null process, we'll be happy to get it to you, okay?
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Have a good day, Mr. Barnes. Position 5, LaShondra Bell.
Good morning, Judge. Miss Bell will be my client. I believe she should be here.
Yes, I'm here.
She's here. If we could just pre-try this case and report back, please.
Okay, I'll hold for your announcement. Good morning, Miss Bell. We'll be with you, ma'am.
Okay.
Position 6, Tiffany Boswell. Yes, good morning, Miss Boswell. You're represented.
Good morning, Judge.
Oh, good morning, Miss Rockwell. How are you?
I'm good. May I announce pretrial pleas with the prosecutor? And I did not know if my prosecutor's Miss Githea.
It's me.
Okay, good. We were visiting on another case, Judge, so let me stand down and talk to her about this case.
Okay,
And then I'll just wait for my other case.
all right. I'll place you into a breakout room with Ms. Githia at the end of the calendar call.
Thank you, Judge.
Welcome. Position 7, Kimberly Bradley. Kimberly Bradley.
I'm not seeing her. The state requests the bench warrant.
I'm gonna hold on Miss Bradley's case, given the nature of her charge. Have you had the opportunity to look at this case? Ms. Githia?
Oh, it was gonna be a time served off, for your honor.
I'll come.
The state is gonna null process this one.
Okay, that I was hoping that you'd say that. Thank you. Ms. Githia.
No, this is the Orca state.
Position number 8, Denzel Brown.
Good morning, Judge. That's going to be my case. That's going to be a transfer case from the division. Is Mr. Brown present in court or on the Zoom call? Judge, just give me an opportunity to the very end of the call of the calendar for that announcement to try to raise Mr. Brown.
Yes, Ms. Helen.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Position 9, Brandon Carson.
Judge, that's my case.
Morning, Mr. Murphy.
Good morning, Judge. He has some MH issues. If I can speak to the state, and we'll have an announcement later.
Okay. I will place you into a breakout room. This is your case, Ms. Githia.
Yes, your honor.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Murphy. We'll be with you. If you all don't mind holding these conversations to the end of the calendar call, I'll give you ample opportunity to speak with everyone. It's just very difficult for me to deal with the people that are on Zoom while there's conversations going on in the courtroom. Okay, thank you. Position 10, Raven Charlton.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Andre Smith on behalf of Ms. Charlton. She is on the call. As Githia, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, sent me an email last night. Sent the email back. I'm not sure if that has been considered in a short period of time. But Your Honor, there's a pending immunity motion on this case, and pending that, we will be ready.
Okay, so would you like to speak with Ms. Githia this morning, or would you like me just to place you on the next available motions calendar?
I do, if we're going to be able to speak in time, I do have court at 10 a.m. So I don't know if we're going to have enough time, but if we do have enough time, I'd love to speak with her.
Okay. So I'll place you into a breakout room with her this morning. And if you'll come back and make your announcement after you speak with her, Mr. Smith.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Position 11, Mark Coward.
That would be my case, Judge.
Let me, excuse me, Judge, that would be my case. Let me hold his announcement. Let me figure out where Mr. Coward is. That's a transfer case to me.
Okay, I'll hold for your announcement, Mr. Davis.
Thanks, Judge.
Position 12, Tiara Davis.
I'm here, Judge.
Good morning, Ms. Davis.
Good morning.
I apologize, Judge. I just had my volume low. That's going to be my case this morning, Judge. I believe that's actually going to be a plea. I'm just waiting for the DocuSign. We just came to those terms this morning, so we'll probably be having that through a DocuSign this morning.
Very good, Ms. Helen. Thank you. Ms. Davis will be with you, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge.
Positions 13 and 14, Chase Draper.
Good morning, Judge. Mr. Draper is here. I spoke to Ms. Githia this morning. She had sent over some videos we were waiting on this morning. I haven't had a chance to review them yet. I do anticipate that we'll get a chance to review them. I think the court mentioned there was an April trial calendar. If the court wants to set it for that, and then we can, if there's any motions, I would just ask the court to allow me to file those motions. I can contact the court, set it on a motions date, but I don't think there will be, but I just want to make the court aware that we received those videos this morning.
Okay, would you like me to place you on a final plea calendar prior to placing you on a trial calendar to give you the opportunity to do what you need to do?
That sounds like that would probably be the best course of action.
Okay, so we have a final plea calendar on March 7th. Does that work for you and your client?
That'll be fine, Judge.
Okay. And that plea will, that calendar will be in person at 1:30 in this courtroom. Okay.
And that's for both cases, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. That concludes our business. May I be excused?
Yes. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Position 15, Landon Draper.
Judge, that's my case. And likewise announcement, if we can go to final plea calendar of March 7th.
And do you have everything that you need from the solicitor's office?
I believe that just those tapes to look at, and I have the incident report.
Okay.
Yes, and the videos were shared with you and October 17th, so you have them.
Yes.
All right, very good. So it'll go on the March 7th final plea calendar at 1:30. Does that work, Mr. Murphy?
It does, Judge. Thank you.
Mr. Draper with us?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm with you.
Yes, anything further, Mr. Draper, Mr. Murphy?
No, nothing further from Mr. Draper.
You have a good day, Mr. Draper.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Position 16, Larry Edwards. Larry Edwards.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Well, okay.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Good
Yes.
morning, Judge. That is my case also. I've been speaking with Ms. Gathea, and I understand that I have almost all of the discovery. They are waiting for some videos. So what should my request be? Another status calendar? I hate to go to a final plea yet. I've been extended a decent offer. I just don't want to decline that, nor do I want to accept it without all the discovery. And I asked the state to chime in on what my next calendar should be.
Yes, we have requested the videos, Ms. Rockwell.
Okay, so I would really like to try to move these cases.
Okay.
If I put you on a final plea calendar and you are not ready, just come back and let me know that, and I'll be happy to.
Understand.
If you are ready, it'll go, and it's not going to be a plea. It'll go from the final plea calendar to the jury trial calendar. So I'm just trying to keep them on a track where we all.
I understand. So would we have our final plea? Well, okay, I understand. So what day is the final plea?
March 7th at 1:30. Does that work for you and your client?
That does, but do you have another Zoom calendar before that date, just in the event? I don't want to get him to miss a day of work and come down there if we're going to be in a position where we don't have all the discovery. Could we still keep that final plea date and maybe put him on another calendar or give us the option prior to that date? I just don't want him to miss a day of work if we're just going to be all appearing to say we're not ready for a final plea.
No, we have a February 8th. That is
perfect.
February 8th status work?
Perfect, Judge.
Okay, and that calendar will be at 9 a.m.
Is that a Zoom option, Judge? I just didn't hear you.
Yes, it's you have the option to be on Zoom.
Thank you, Judge. May he be excused. I'm gonna stand down and wait for my breakout with Ms. Gathea, unless I can do a February 8th with her too. I've got 3 more calendars, 2 are on Zoom, and I have an in-person calendar, and that all starts at 9:30 and 10 a.m.
Okay.
And that would be from Ms. Boswell. I
That's
just, I
position number
forgot to
6.
talk to her about that this morning when we were discussing Mr. Edwards.
Okay. And do you have everything that you need on Ms. Boswell's case?
I think I do. The only thing I don't have is I need a brief discussion with the state and an offer after our brief discussion. So I think February the 8th would be wonderful if you could grant us that on Miss Boswell also.
Okay.
Yes, everything has been provided.
Now,
Okay.
This is driving while license was suspended or revoked. I would hope that we could get that resolved.
Oh, okay. Well,
Right? Is that the only charge, Ms. Githia?
Yes.
Right.
oh, okay. Well, let me just stand down then before we leave.
Right.
I'll stand down and speak to her because I'll find out from Miss Boswell if she has her license back. I'll stand down, Judge.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. Thank you.
You're welcome. Position 17, Rashard Flowers. It's my understanding that he's going to diversion. We'll reset him further notice. Anyone here on Mr. Flowers' case?
Judge, that is my case. I'm here on another case. I understand that it was being reset until he finishes the diversion program.
Okay, and I understand it's going to take him 6 months to do that, so we'll just further notice him to a calendar in 6 months.
That works with us, Judge.
Okay, very good. Position 18, Sean D. Francois.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mr. Francois, your attorney indicates to me that he may be late, so I'm going to hold for his announcement, okay?
Yes, sir. Understood.
All right, very good. We'll be with you, sir. Position 19, Michelle Graham.
Good morning, Judge. That's going to be my case. Miss Graham, I believe, is present on the Zoom call. Miss Graham?
I'm here.
I have already spoken to Ms. Graham and the state. This is going to be a negotiated plea. We just closed those negotiations this morning, so I'm just waiting on the DocuSign.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Ms. Helen.
Thank you, Judge.
We'll be with you, Ms. Graham. Positions 20 and 21, Kadia Hawkins. I see it.
Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Hawkins. Let's see.
Judge, those are going to be my cases. Mr. Hawkins is position 20 and 21. Judge, I have received a global offer for these cases. I have relayed them to Mr. Hawkins. What I would like to do is just ask for a pretrial to just give my final announcement by the end of the call of the calendar.
Okay, I'll hold for your announcement, Ms. Helen.
Thank you, Judge.
We'll be with you, Mr. Hawkins. Thank you.
Okay.
Position 22, Jeremiah Jackson. It's my understanding that, is anyone with me on that case? Mr. Jackson's case has been reset for status calendar on March 7th. Position 23, Demarius Johnson.
That'll also be my case, and I see Mr. Johnson on the Zoom call, Judge. This is a transfer case, Judge, from the division, so this is Mr. Johnson's first time on the calendar. Today, I just want to get the offer. I'm going to speak to Mr. Johnson, but I just want to get the offer, and I'm going to announce pretrial in the case.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Johnson. If you'll hold on for us, we'll be with you, sir.
And I apologize, Judge, before you move on, can I just ask who the solicitor is on that one?
That is me.
Okay.
I thought I sent the email to you yesterday.
I'll double check. I apologize. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Position 24, Ricardo Jones.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Katie Hingerty standing in for Jay Apt this morning for Mr. Jones.
Good morning. Where are we with Mr. Jones's case?
Your Honor, I would like to have a pretrial with the state on that case if I could.
Okay. Whose case is this?
That is mine, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll place you into a breakout room and turn counsel. So I'll hold for your announcement. Thank you.
Thank you.
Position 25, Ball Kale.
Judge, Attorney Brian Bramlett, Mr. Kell is present. Announcement, Your Honor, I did receive the videos. However, I did not receive the incident reports. I have received an offer. There is no pending motions as of now, but I just need the incident report.
Okay.
It has been requested. We have not received it yet.
Do you anticipate, Mr. Bramlett, filing motions in the matter?
I don't, Your Honor.
Okay. Would you like to be placed on a final plea calendar, or would you like to go straight to the trial calendar?
Final plea, Your Honor.
Okay. We have a final plea on March 7th at 1:30. Does that work for you and your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Generally speaking, if that final plea calendar will be an in-person calendar unless you have gotten your paper. If it's going to be a plea, if you get your paperwork into the court prior to that date, I don't mind handling it over Zoom. If you have not gotten the paperwork in, you and your client will have to come in if it will be a plea. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Anything further, Bramlett, this morning on this matter?
Nothing more, Your Honor.
Okay. You and your client may be excused. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Position 26, Kendrick Kelly.
Good morning, Judge. That's also going to be my case. That's going to be a plea, but we're still just fine tuning the details. I believe we're going to finalize that through DocuSign this morning.
Okay. And let's see, Mr. Kelly's with me.
Mr. Kelly. Yes,
Okay.
he's right here on Zoom, Judge.
Yes. Good morning, Mr. Kelly. Thank you. We'll be with you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Position 27, Michelle Lewis.
Judge, that's my case. I believe Miss Lewis was going to appear virtually. I do know that she was actually on our Zoom call yesterday, Judge, and I told her it was, oh, yep, I see her on Zoom. Judge, if we could hold to pre-try that, I have good contact information for her, and I'll report back.
Okay, very good. We'll be with you, Miss Lewis. Good morning.
Good morning.
Position 28, Seth Long.
Judge, Mr. Long is here in person. If we could hold to pre-try, I'll report back.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Long. We'll be with you. Position 29, Ariel Mansilla Villegas.
That attorney has a conflict of interest. Right.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I'm sorry, we're having difficulty hearing you. I'm not sure if your volume's all the way turned up or if you're close enough to the device. You're very much muted.
One moment.
Okay, that's better. Go ahead, sir.
Is that better?
Yes.
Is that better?
Yes, much better. Thank you.
Yes, Judge. So I've received discovery. I received an offer from from the prosecutor last night at about 9:30. So I have not had an opportunity to discuss it with him. It does involve a significant amount of custody time. So I would be asking to set it to the final plea calendar that I believe you've been giving out in March.
The March 7th final plea calendar. That'll be at 1:30. And as I've said, if it will be a plea and you have the paperwork completed, I'm happy to do it over Zoom. If not, then you and your client will have to come in, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, understood.
Anything further on this matter this morning?
No, Your Honor. We can be excused.
Yes, have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Position 30, Corey Mays. It's also represented by Mr. Yeager, who might be a little late this morning. Are you with me, Mr. Mays?
Yes, I'm here. Brenda Rothman is my lawyer. She said she was in another Zoom.
Okay, I'll hold for her announcement. Thank you, Mr. Mays. We'll be with you.
All right, thanks.
Position 31, Cody McGlone.
Judge, that is also my case. I see Mr. McGlone on the Zoom call. If we could pre-try and report back.
Okay, good morning, Mr. McGlone.
Good morning.
We'll be with you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Position 32, Shaquille Morales.
Judge, this is also my case. Is Mr. Morales present over Zoom? Or is there Mr. Morales here? Judge, this is a new transfer to me. If we could hold so I can try to continue to get in touch with him.
Okay. Position 33, Kelby Nelson.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning, Mr. Nelson. Let's see. You're represented, is that correct?
Yes, sir. Attorney Hood, he should be in the courtroom right now.
Okay, he's not with me. I'll hold for his announcement, Mr. Nelson. We'll be with you. Thank you, sir. Position 34, Robert Posh.
Good morning, Judge. Lee Webb for Mr. Posh.
Good morning, Mr. Webb.
Judge, I'd like a quick pretrial on this case. Mr. Posh has moved to Florida. He does have a job. He is on with us now. I wondered if he could be excused and I would stay on and complete the announcement.
Okay. Whose case is this? Okay. I'll place you into a breakout room with Ms. Kassadakis at the end of the calendar. Given that you're here, I will excuse your client so that he, yes.
If his client has moved, he needs to update the court at this point.
You hear that?
Judge, we sent a change of address form over to the clerk's office. If they didn't receive that, we'll be happy to send another one.
Okay, yeah. Do we have it or not?
I don't see it in here, Your Honor.
Okay, we don't see it, so why don't we do this? Why don't we make sure before you get off the line today that you chat it to the clerk, and also if you wouldn't mind sending in another change of address for us.
Yes, sir. I'll get that information right now.
Okay, and so if you'll just hold for us, someone will be with you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Position 35, Timothy Pittman.
That's my case, Judge. And I have discovery. He should be on the call. And if we can go to final plea on that one.
We can't handle this today, Mr. Murphy.
Can you hear me?
Is this Mr. Pittman?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, I can hear you, Mr. Pittman.
Okay.
Given the charges, you don't think we can get this handled today, Mr. Murphy?
I'll be happy to speak with the state, but I'd confer with my client about the incident unless they. I'll be happy to talk to the state about it to see if they are revising their offer.
Okay, I appreciate it. Let's see if we can be able to work this one out. Ms. Kakadakis, is this your case? Yes, okay. So if you'll speak with Mr. Murphy on this matter, I'd appreciate it. We'll be with you, Mr. Pittman. Thank you.
Okay.
Position 36, Gino Pitts.
Good morning, Judge Mary Agramonte. I'm present on his case. He is also on the call. We have received discovery and an offer, and at this time, we'd like to ask for a jury trial date.
Okay. We'll place you on the next available jury trial calendar, which should be in April.
Thank you, Judge, and may we be excused?
Yes, have a good day. Thank you.
You too.
Position 37, Shadiq Shaheed.
Present, Your Honor.
Yes, good morning,
Good
Mr.
morning.
Shaheed. Let's see, I anticipate that your counsel will be late, so I will hold for her announcement.
Correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Positions 38, 39, and 40, Larisha Shaw.
Good morning, Judge. Ms. Shaw is present on the Zoom call. I'm going to announce pretrial in this case, all three, Judge.
Okay. Good morning, Ms. Shaw. We'll be with you, ma'am. Position 41, Kashim Smalls.
Judge, Mr. Smalls is present. He is a recent transfer. If I could pre-try the case and report back.
Okay. Yes, we'll hold for your announcement, Ms. Rosenhuber. Good morning, Mr. Smalls. You can just have a seat, sir. Position 42 and 43, Micah Smith.
Your Honor, those are two different Micah Smiths.
Oh, okay. Position 42, Michael Smith, represented by Michael Caprone.
State your question, Ben's Warren.
Position 43, Micah Smith, represented by Daniel Doherty.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Doherty here. Micah Smith is also on the Zoom call. As of end of business yesterday, I did not have a plea offer or the videos. I did have a chance to speak with the solicitor briefly. There was some confusion because he believed, I guess, both Micah Smiths were the same person, and so he had to kind of redo the order or the plea offer. So I'm still waiting on the plea offer and then also the videos. So we could just be continued to the next status calendar. That'd be great.
Okay. Given that you've been here one time, I want to place you on the next final plea calendar so that if it won't be a plea, we can take you to the next jury trial calendar, okay?
All right.
That will be final plea on March 7th.
At 1:30?
Yes, sir.
If that being the only matter, man, my client and I be excused.
Yes, have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day, sir. Position number 42, given that there were two Micah Smiths, let's see if we can get in touch with Attorney Caprone to make sure that his client received proper notice and if he's going to be here this morning. So I'll hold for the attorney's announcement. Position 44, Daylin Swayzer.
Good morning, Judge. That's going to be my case. I believe Mr. Swayzer is on the Zoom call. I've spoken to Mr. Swayzer.
Good morning.
Okay.
Good morning. I'm sorry. I'm here.
Okay, good
yes,
morning.
Judge. I'm going to announce pre-trial in this case. I have an offer. I just want to relay it to Mr. Swayzer.
Okay, if you'll hold for us, Mr. Swayzer, we'll be with you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Position 44, Simone Tatum.
Judge, that's my case. Ms. Tatum is on the Zoom call. If we could pre-try and report back.
Thank you, Ms. Tatum. We'll be with you, ma'am. Position 46, Marcus Thames.
That'll be my case, Judge. Is Mr. Thames present in court? Is Mr. Thames present on Zoom? Judge, let me hold.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, there we
I'm
go.
here.
Okay, let me announce pre-trial, Your Honor. Mr. Thames, do me a favor, type your phone number in the text. I mean in the chat for me, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, Mr. Thames. We'll be with you. Position 47, Alexis Vinzen.
Good morning, Judge. Adam Miller here from Ms. Vincent. She's on the line. Judge, we're going to announce ready for trial. This case is very old and we've had everything for quite a long time. We might have a few motions in limine to file prior to trial, but that can easily be dealt with the day of. has to do with whether or not the state can reference any refusals. So case law is pretty clear on that.
Okay, so we further notice you to the trial calendar, which will probably be in April. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Anything further this morning?
Not for us, Judge.
All right. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.
You as well.
Position 48, Tanisha Williams.
Good morning, Judge. That's also going to be my case. The last that I had, this case was with Mr. Jacobs as the solicitor. It was in diversion. I had received the diversion offer, submitted the application, and forwarded to the state. I just never received anything back about that diversion offer. So that's my last note for this case, Judge.
And when was that, Ms. Helen?
October 5th.
Okay. Have you had any contact with Mr. Williams since that time?
Oh, Miss Williams? Yes.
Miss Williams, excuse me. Okay. And is she with us this morning? Will she be with us this morning?
I've been speaking with Miss Williams this morning. Is Miss Williams not present? Just let me get an opportunity to raise her. I've been speaking with her this morning.
Okay, very good. I'll hold for your announcement, Ms. Helen.
Thank you, Judge.
Position 49, Cuevas Willis.
Your Honor, that's with Attorney Rothman. I think she's in another Zoom.
Yes, I will hold for her announcement. Is Mr. Or is Cuevas Willis with me? Okay. Let's see. Let me start with the people that are in.
If you're just coming in late and you didn't hear your name, please stand and let the judge know. And please turn your phones on off. Please turn your phones on off. We got a couple on the video now.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Greg Willis here for Mr. Morgan Allen. I was in Judge Eady's courtroom checking in this morning. I apologize for being a couple minutes late.
No problem at all. We were informed to hold for your announcement. Let's see, where with Mr. Allen?
Your Honor, we have received a new offer last night around 8 o'clock. I need to talk to my client about that and evaluate that given the evidence. So I would ask we put on a final plea calendar. Unfortunately, I'm on leave March 4th through March 8th of next year on the date you've been given. Do you have another option as far as the final plea calendar goes?
Say it again.
February 8th.
February 8th. Does that work?
I want to make sure that's not on leave, Your Honor. I know I've got a conference I'm going to in early February. February 8th works, Your Honor.
Okay, that's at 1:30. If it will be a plea, as I've been saying, if you have your plea paperwork in, I'm happy to do it over Zoom. If not, then if you can come in person, we'll get it done as quickly as possible.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
You'll be excused.
Yes, have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Hi, good morning, Judge. Jeff Hood from Kilby Nelson. I was upset, I was confused.
No worries.
Originally, I had a client that was confused 23032, and it really was okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Mr. Nelson, I got an offer yesterday evening as well. Also, my evidence that actually saying expired. So on him, I guess they gave me a time. Thank you. I need for you to send that to me.
Okay.
If we can put this on the final tweet, I believe, and I think the hardest thing is just here.
All right. If I can get you to speak with the solicitors today, just to make sure you have everything that you need. I'm happy to put you on that final plea calendar on March 7th at 1:30.
Okay.
Okay.
Your Honor, which case was that? I couldn't hear.
That's position number 33, Mr. Kelby Nelson.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Your Honor. My last name is Diallo.
Yes, good morning, ma'am. Spell your last name for me.
Diallo.
I don't have you on my calendar, Ms. Diallo.
Give notice.
Yes.
We'll see where you're supposed to be. Thank you, Ms. Rosenhuber. Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, judges, am I free to go?
No, sir. I'm sorry. Who are you?
This Kelby Nelson, you just spoke about me.
Oh, yeah, yes, Mr. Nelson. You are free to go. We'll see you, if that's okay with council.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll talk to you, Mr. Nelson.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, you have a good day, sir.
You too,
I'm
young.
sorry. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Yes, ma'am. Tell me your name.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Donna Mitchell.
Good morning, Ms. Mitchell. I don't seem to have you on my calendar, either, Ms. Mitchell. Let's see if you're not here for traffic.
Your Honor, she's on the 1:30 calendar.
Okay. We have two calendars today, Ms. Mitchell. One's at 9 and one's at 1:30. I'll see, we have you on the 1:30 calendar apparently. I'll see if we can take you this morning since you're here, okay?
And Judge, I apologize, don't want to interrupt you. Ms.
Excuse
Mitchell
me.
is my case. You're correct. She's on the 1:30. If we do have time to take her, Judge, because that will be a plea, just let me know, Your Honor.
Oh, this will be a plea?
Yes, Ms. Mitchell will be a plea, but she
Okay.
is on the 1:30 calendar, Judge.
Okay, we'll be with you, Ms. Mitchell. Thank you. Yes, sir. Speak up for me, I'm sorry.
Oh, Judge, that's my case.
Apologies, Judge. That's position number 32. He's a new transfer for me, but if we could pre-try it, I'll report back.
Okay, very good. We'll be with you, Mr. Morales. Okay, let me go to the Zoom call. Is there anyone on the Zoom call who joined us late or who did not hear their name? Okay, Mr. Allen, were you able to get in touch with?
Excuse me, Your Honor. I didn't hear my name being called.
Okay, just a moment. Mr. Allen, it's my understanding that we've reset your case to February 8th.
Yes, Your Honor. I heard that. I wasn't sure if I was free to go or.
Yes, sir. You're free to go. I'll see you back in February, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, ma'am. Is that Miss Annette Smith?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yes. Let's see. I don't have you on my 9 o'clock calendar, Miss Smith.
You're supposed to be with Larisha Shaw.
And she's not on the 1:30 calendar either, Judge.
Okay, are you a victim?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, so Miss Smith, she's positions Miss Larisha Shaw is 38, 39, and 40. I'm happy to have you speak with the solicitor's office this morning if you would like for us to do that this morning, Miss Smith.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll have someone from the solicitor's office get in touch with you. Would you all make a
All
note?
right.
Okay, so if you will put your contact information in the chat for us, someone will be in touch with you, Miss Smith.
All right. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Mhm.
Let's see, anyone else on the Zoom call that did not hear their name?
Let me put my information in the chat line.
Mute yourself, Miss Smith, okay? You can mute yourself, we'd appreciate it. Ms. Githia, let's start with Ms. Rockwell's case, position number 6, if we could.
Okay.
Are
There
you
was
with me?
another attorney online who said he had court at 10. I don't know if he's still on the line or not.
We actually just got a reset notice. This is Attorney Andre Smith. We literally just got a reset notice 10 minutes ago on that. So I'm good to go whenever you
Okay.
reach me.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Smith. We'll be with you. So, Ms. Rockwell, are you with me? Okay, I don't hear Ms. Rockwell, so let's go ahead and place you into the breakout room with Mr. Smith, position number 10. Ms. Githia.
Okay, did he leave?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. I will.
Okay, all right, so if we can, place Ms. Githia in position 10, Mr. Smith into a breakout room, please. Those of you that are on the Zoom call, if you're an attorney, we'll get with you as soon as we can. If you are a defendant, someone will be contacting you. So everyone stay on the line with me. As far as Ms. Casadakis's cases, you have a list of who you need to speak with.
Yes, Your Honor, I would like to start with Attorney Murphy, see if we can get his work there.
Okay, let's see. Mr. Murphy, are you ready to go into the breakout room?
Yes, I am, Judge.
Okay, so Mr. Murphy is going to require a breakout room with both Ms. Githia and with you, Ms. Casadakis.
Yes, Your Honor.
So if we can initially place those two into a breakout room for the rest of you, we'll get with you as soon as we can. Court will be in recess until I have either paperwork or announcements from counsel.
Ms. Kasadakis?
Mr. Murphy?
Ms. Kasadakis is still in the Zoom breakout room. She needs to join back to the main session.
Would you all mind letting her know that she needs to join back to the main session for me, please? Thank you.
And Your Honor, Mr. Smith and I are out from the breakout room.
Okay, is there an announcement?
Yes, we were discussing this. We're waiting on the videos. Instead of this being an immunity motion right now, if it can be placed on a final plea calendar.
This is position number 10, Raven Charlton.
Yes.
Final plea calendar on
I think you had a March
7th.
Yes.
At
Did he return
1:30.
from the breakout room? Yep.
Are you with me, Mr. Smith? Okay, I will let him know when he comes back. Ms. Githia. Let's see, is Ms. Rockwell back on the line with me?
Sorry. She just sent me a note. I'm looking up something and
Okay.
she should be back.
Okay. And Mr. Murphy.
Your Honor, I would like to speak with Mr. Murphy again, if he's free.
Okay, if you all can go back into the breakout room. Position number 24, Ms. Githia, would you mind? Ms. Hingerty, are you with me?
Yes, I can go to a breakout room with her.
Okay.
Good morning, Judge. Thank you so much. I would appreciate that.
Yes, okay, so we'll place Attorney Hingerty and Ms. Githia into a breakout room. Ms. Charlton, just hold on for me for just a moment. I want to make the announcement to your attorney when he returns. I think he's still in the breakout room. Thank you. Let's see. Mr. Smith?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so you have been placed on the final plea calendar on March 7th at 1:30. Does that work for you?
That works, Your Honor. Will that be in person or will that be Zoom?
If it's going to be a plea and you have your plea paperwork already submitted, I don't mind having you over Zoom. If you have not submitted your plea paperwork by that day, I'd like for you and your client to be in person, okay?
Okay, no problem, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
All right, so you and Ms. Charlton, you all have a good day. Thank you.
One more thing, Your Honor. My client now lives in Connecticut. So I mean, I probably could get it down by March, but I didn't know if the court could accommodate. I could show up in person, but they can accommodate her maybe showing up on Zoom if we have to be there.
Okay, well, as I said, if you will work with the court and get the paperwork in prior to that date, it's sometimes difficult for us to get paperwork done on the date of the plea if people are over Zoom and you don't have access to the right devices. So, but if you get that done, then I'm happy to have both of you over Zoom. Okay.
Absolutely, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, y'all have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Whenever the court is ready, Mr. Murphy is calling his client.
But I can go ahead and talk to Attorney Webb, who's on the Zoom, if you'd like, Your Honor.
Okay, that's fine. What position is that?
That's position 34.
Okay, so we can place Attorney Webb into the breakout room with Ms. Kassadakis.
Yes, Your Honor. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, we'll hold for you, Ms. Rockwell. Okay.
Your Honor, Sadiq Saeed here. We were waiting for my attorney, Christy Gladden.
Yes.
She'll still be joining later, but it's ready for trial, Your Honor.
Okay. She's gonna be joining the Zoom call?
Sometime later, but it's ready for trial, Your Honor. Who's the solicitor now? It's been changed multiple times, and that's okay.
Okay, I'll give her that information, Mr. Shahid. I don't, I'd rather speak with your attorney as opposed to, given that you're represented. Okay,
Correct.
so, the solicitor on that, will be Ms. Kakadakis. And
Okay.
we can get your attorney that information. Does she indicate that, does your attorney indicate that, they will be here anytime, in the near future?
Yes, let me follow up with her again. Let me try to raise her. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, so just let me know, and I'll hold for her announcement also. Thank you, Mr. Shahid.
Thank you.
Your Honor, yes, I have plea paperwork for Ms. Davis. However, you want to read the verbiage for the last line item right here. To the court.
Balance suspended upon completion of condition.
Balance suspended or probation suspended.
Well, I think that's just the shorthand for how they do it. I think
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You have any announcement, Mr. Gaither?
Yes, Judge, I was just waiting. I didn't want to, I know you have a lot going on, Judge.
You're fine.
I got in trouble for trying to help too much, but too many attorneys keep asking me questions in the back.
Nobody gets in trouble in my court.
I understand, but I should have known better. I was just trying to be helpful. Also, I apologize for that, Judge. Position number 46, Marcus Thames. We've received an offer from the state, but this is still a case I need to have further discussions with Mr. Thames. So we're not declining the offer. We're just not in a position to accept or make a decision on what to do today. So I ask that this case gets placed on a final plea calendar.
Okay, final plea, March 7th.
And Mr. Thames should be on the Zoom.
Mr. Thames, are you with me? Marcus Thames?
Yeah, I see him. Mr. Thames, can you hear us? You might need to unmute and turn your camera on, Mr. Thames.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, Mr. Thames, your case is being reset to the final plea calendar on March 7th at 1:30, okay?
Is that Zoom or is that in person?
If you have the paperwork done, as I've said, Mr. Gaither, I don't mind him being over Zoom, but if the paperwork's not complete, then you'll have to be in person with me, Mr. Thames, okay?
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, you have a good day, sir.
Mr. Thames, I'll be in touch with you.
Okay. You all have a good day.
You too.
You too. Thank you. The other announcements?
Not at the moment, Judge.
Okay.
Judge?
Yes, Mr. Murphy.
On Pittman, the state's agreed to amending the first charge in the accusation. So we just want a plea date. So we want to come in and pay the fine and take care of the community service ahead of time. So that'll be a plea.
So it's only going to be it's only going to be a fine, Mr. Murphy?
It's going to be a fine, and the state wants community service too.
Okay. All right. When would you like to go on that March 7th date?
That'll suffice, Judge. March 7th.
Final plea at 1:30.
March 7th at 1:30. And if I'll stay in touch with Mr. Pittman. If he gets it done ahead of time, we'll try to move it up.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Mr. Murphy. I appreciate you talking on that one for me this morning.
Thank you, Judge. And I've got to speak for one more client, and then I'll report back on the Carson case as soon as I'm able to chat with Miss Githia.
Okay. As soon as she comes out of the breakout room, I'll place you in with her next. Okay.
Thanks. And if Mr. Pittman can be excused.
Yes. See you on Zoom.
Yes, he was on. Yes, he was on.
Your Honor,
yeah, there you go, Mr. Pittman. Have a good day, sir.
Your Honor, I missed the announcement. What was the?
I placed him on the final plea calendar on March 7th.
Okay.
Ms. Kasakis, how much community service on that did you want?
Let's see. It was for the disorderly 40 hours community service and the public indecency 30 hours.
Yeah, we were going to just take the first count.
You're going to take exactly what we discussed, and then we were going to amend the first one to disorderly.
Yes. Okay. So you want 70 hours. Okay.
Correct.
All right. So I'll advise him of that. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, whenever the court has a
ready.
chance to have an announcement
Yes, ma'am.
for position 34, Pascal, that's going to be on the jury. I'm sorry, that's going to be on the trial calendar.
Okay. Mr. Webb will place your client on the next available trial calendar, which I believe will not be until April. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anything further this morning?
No, Judge, my client does live in Florida. Will he need to be at that calendar?
As long as you're here representing him at the calendar call, but if the case is, I normally have a calendar call on a Tuesday and set the cases for the set out for Wednesday and so forth. So he will need to get here if the case is called after that, or once you announce at the calendar call, we can possibly get you set for a date certain. They're generally 2-week calendars.
That'd be great. Thank you.
All right. So I'll see you back in April.
Yes, sir. And you will send notice, right? Of
course, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, who are we to talk to next? I don't see Ms. Rothman here.
I don't believe she has appeared as of yet. Miss Helen, are you busy? Apparently Miss Helen's busy. I don't see anyone else that needs to speak with you at the present time that's with us, Ms. Kasdakis.
Okay, Your Honor, I'll come back out.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Githia, do you have an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor. If this case can be placed on the final plea calendar, Ms. Hinkerty is going to provide me some additional information.
And so this is position 24.
Yes.
And which calendar would you like it placed on?
The final plea.
Okay. Final plea on March 7th.
Yes, that's fine.
Is Miss Hingerty out of the breakout room?
Yeah, she left before I did.
Oh, here she goes.
Sorry, guys. I hit the wrong button and I left the meeting instead of the breakout room. That was my own fault.
Not a problem. Does the final plea calendar on March 7th at 1:30 work for you?
Yes, it does, Your Honor. I was just discussing with the state, my partner and I have a defendant in the Young Thug case, so we are juggling and trying to get everywhere at once. So for right now, yes, although we are still going to likely be in trial in that case. So we do apologize if there's, for some odd reason, we are stuck over in one seat, but we will try to make that work, Judge.
Oh, all right, so for now, we'll put you on that calendar, okay?
Yes, sir. And that is March, what, 7th?
March 7th, at 1:30.
And will that also be via Zoom or will that be in person?
If it is, if you're gonna be, if it will be a plea, if you get your paperwork in prior to that date, I don't mind it being over Zoom. If the paperwork is not to the court before that date, then I'm gonna require that you come in. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Okay, if nothing further this morning, you and Mr. Jones are free to go.
Oh, do you have my email address?
Let me get that from you real fast.
Okay, I can put it in the chat. Give me one second.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And Mr. and Mrs. Jones, you guys can both be released. I'll call you in a minute.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Have a good day. Yes, you're welcome. Let's see, when you've got that done, Ms. Githier, I think that the next in line, will be Mr. Murphy.
Okay.
Position number 9. Are you with me, Mr. Murphy? Okay, so
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great rest of your day.
you do the same. Thank you. So, Ms. Guthier, I think that everyone that you need to speak with in a breakout, Ms. Rockwell, she's busy at the present time. That's my understanding.
I'm available, Judge.
Oh,
I'm available.
I just sent you a note, Ms. Rockwell.
Is it gonna make me happy or not? Can you please provide me a copy? Oh, she's actually in the courtroom, but let me send you a picture. I think she sent me a picture. She wanted to show up in person and show everybody. Stand by. I'll send you a picture. I'll stand down, Judge, and then maybe we'll have a motion from the states. I'll stand down.
Okay. Ms. Guthier, if you're not, and I'm not sure if you are busy, but I see that Mr. Murphy's back with us. So whenever you're ready.
And I think the last name is Kenner. Does she need to be in that breakout room also, Mr. Murphy?
That would be helpful. That would be helpful.
Excuse me, what was the name of the defendant?
I think is it that I'm not sure if she's the defendant, but it's Kenner. Is it Kenner, Ms. Guthier, that needs to go into the breakout?
Apologies.
Fuck that.
Position 49. We've got Willis, that's gonna be a reset. Or the state is requesting a reset.
Good morning,
Miss
Your Honor.
Whitney, how are you?
Thank you for holding for me. I appreciate it.
So where are we with, position 49?
On Cuevas Willis, we were missing the in-tot slip, Your Honor,
Okay.
and I understand the state has it and they're forwarding it to me.
Okay. Which calendar would you like me to place this on?
If we could go to what's the next, final plea calendar, and then we'll, be able to review that and,
Okay.
have the state review the case as well.
Final plea calendar on March 7th at 1:30. Does that work for you?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
And I think you had a couple other,
I do, Your Honor.
and Mr. Willis, is he on Zoom?
Yes, Your Honor, he has been present.
You with me, Mr. Willis? I just wanted to dismiss him if,
And I can send
Okay.
him a text as well.
what is the next matter?
The next one, Your Honor's position 30, Corey Mays. Position 30, Mays.
Your Honor, we were here for a status for you on that. My client had applied for DUI court. However, he lives in Washington County. There is no DUI court. I worked with Ms. Egan Fierce to try to find him something, including veterans court, because he is eligible for that. There is no courts available, accountability courts available for him in his home county or any surrounding counties. So we have asked the state if they would reconsider an offer on him for the non-DUI court, if we could set that to a final plea as well.
Okay. The same date work for you, that March 7th final plea calendar?
Let me just check, Your Honor, make sure that I don't have any conflicts. Yes, that works, Your Honor.
Okay. So, Mr. Mays. Are you with me, Mr. Mays? I see you there. You have to unmute yourself for me.
Oh, yes. Yes, Your Honor. Yeah.
We appreciate you staying with us, Mr. Mays. We'll reset you for March 7th final plea calendar. That'll be at 1:30. Anything further, Mr. Mays, counsel?
No, Your Honor, and I'll get with you, Mr. Mays.
Okay. You have a good day, Mr. Mays. We'll see you back in March.
Likewise.
Thank you.
My last one, Your Honor, is position number 18, Sean DeFrancois. He's also on Zoom. And we have been communicating with the state on this. I believe this is ASG Gutierrez's case. And I had sent over some documentation to her on that, and I'm not sure if she got a chance to review that, or if we also need to put that on for a final plea.
Let's see. She is in a breakout room at the present time. Would you mind just holding so that you can just speak with her?
If we could just put it on final plea, I've got to run back up to Judge Edie's. I've got one more plea.
That's
Yep.
fine. So we'll place that on that March 7th final plea calendar also.
Okay, great.
And if we'll go ahead and speak with Ms. Gutierrez when you get the first chance.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And Mr. Francois.
Mr. Francois, are you with me?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Okay, I'll see you back in March, the final plea calendar on March 7th, okay?
And I'll get back with you, Mr. Francois.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
All
you.
Am I dismissed?
Yes, sir. You have a good day.
All right, you too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you for holding for me.
Not a problem. Always
And
good to
that
see
concludes
you.
my business. Thank
Okay,
you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Your Honor, Kristen Gladden is on.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, I see it. Good morning, Ms. Gladden.
Good morning, Judge.
Where are we with Mr. Shahid's case?
We still are not, well, Judge, we are still maintaining, our innocence, but, I've just gone through 5 or 6 different solicitors and we have to always start over, every time. So I am sending information to Mr., and I'm so sorry, sir, I forgot your last name, the new solicitor on the case, to talk to him about it. So that was we just communicated yesterday, so we would need some more time.
Okay, whose case is this going to be?
This will be mine, Your Honor.
Okay, so this is gonna be Mr. Birch's case.
Mr. Burgess, I'm so sorry. I had a brain drain about his last name, Judge. I forgot it
Yeah.
momentarily.
That's fine. So, let's see. Do you have everything from the state that you need at the present time?
Oh, yes, Your Honor, I have everything. We just need, we have sent the stuff that we've had to several different people, and unfortunately, it doesn't look as if they put it in the file. So I'm just going to need to resend him
Okay.
some information, Judge. Thank
All
you.
right. So which calendar would you like me to place this on a final plea calendar?
Yes, Your Honor, that would be great.
Is that March 7th final plea calendar at 1:30 work for you and your client?
Yes, Your Honor, I have no reason to think that it would be, that there would be a conflict.
Okay, so
Can
what we
I-
say?
Yes.
Yes,
And
go
what was
ahead.
that date, Your Honor? I'm sorry. I apologize.
March 7th, final plea calendar at 1:30.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, let's see. Mr. Sheehy, thank you for being patient with the court this morning. So if nothing further, counsel, you all have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And I
Thank you,
apologize
Judge.
for my lateness.
Okay.
Bye-bye,
Let's
Your Honor.
see. Bye-bye. Mr. Murphy, is there an announcement?
Yes, Judge, we did have a fruitful discussion with the state. So if we can, and we agreed to go on the final plea calendar March 7th. We believe it'll get resolved beforehand. The state is just going to be verifying some information that Ms. Kenner provided as to my client.
Okay, so this is position number 9, Brandon Carson on the final plea calendar on March 7th at 1:30.
Thank you, Judge, and that's all I have.
All right, good to see you, Mr. Murphy. And we will see you next time. You and Mr. Carson have a good day.
Thank you.
Hold on, Mr. Carson, did you have something? Is this Mr. Carson on the Galaxy?
No, that's.
No. Oh, this is,
His attorney is emergency.
oh, this is Mr. Pittman. Mr. Pittman, you're going to have to unmute yourself. I can't hear you.
Hello?
Okay, now I can hear you. Do you have a question for Mr. Murphy?
Yeah, I had spoke with Mr. Murphy. He had called me and I wanted to agree to the fine for the community
Okay,
service.
hold on, Mr. Pittman. I'm gonna let you talk to Mr. Murphy about that at a later time. We placed you on a final plea calendar on March 7th at 1:30. So you'll have an opportunity to speak with him about all that, okay?
Okay, March 7th.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. You have everything, Mr. Murphy, from Mr. Pittman that you need? Okay. All right. Y'all have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other announcements, Ms. Scythia?
Yes, is Miss Rockwell back?
Good morning, Judge.
Yes.
For position number 6, Tiffany Boswell, the state is going to dismiss that when she has provided a valid driver's license.
Okay, Ms. Boswell is in court with me, so that will be a null pros. All right, very good. So I appreciate you speaking on this morning, Ms. Rockwell.
And let me just thank Ms. Boswell for showing up in person. That's a great thing to do when you're not sure if you can get on Zoom, and I appreciate her being diligent about her license. And especially thanks to Madam Prosecutor for rewarding good conduct, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, you all have a good day.
See y'all in February, if not sooner. You'll have a good holiday. Thank you, Judge.
You also.
Happy holidays.
And you would like a copy of that before you go? Okay. So, Ms. Gideon, if you'll get that null pros to Ms. Bolton, we'll
Yes,
give
I'm
a
doing it
copy.
right now.
Okay, thank you. So we'll be with you, Ms. Boston. Any announcements, Mr. Gaither? Okay.
The only, if anything comes up in position 11, just call him. If he's here, he transfer case. I have there's no contact information.
I apologize. I can't hear Mr. Gaither, and I don't know if he's talking about one of my cases or somebody else's.
If he shows up, just let him know I'll be right back, but I have.
Okay,
Matter I've got to.
you're fine. I'm dismissing Mr. Gaither for a little while.
Yeah, I'll be back.
He's just making announcements on one of his cases, Mr. Coward, position number 11, who's not with us at the present time. Okay?
Okay.
I received the offer.
And we will be in recess until there are additional announcements. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Free to talk to whoever. I'm not talk to, I'm just waiting for all the cases that are the PD, so I'm just waiting for them, but if you want me to do anything, I'm free.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Randolph information.
Okay,
And these are the no process for my calendar.
thank you.
And it's not ours.
Say it again.
I was saying equity analysis.
Yeah, we was trying to figure out the case for this guy. He came in for his dad, got locked up, but the case number he gave, you look for him, and I wouldn't put your name. I didn't even ask him, he just had the case, I didn't even ask, I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying.
I
mean,
because
because
when I looked at the case number, I said, that don't look like one I know, because that's why I gave it to you. Yeah. I've never seen a BT cases.
Judge, I have some announcements if the courts are ready.
Okay, yes, Miss Helen. Okay, I'm ready, Miss Helen. Can you hear me, Miss Helen?
Now I can.
Okay, yes, I'm ready.
Oh, thank you, Judge. So my first announcement is going to be for positions 20 and 21. We're still and I just wanted to come on the record. We're still waiting for Miss Georgia to answer my pretrial email just to see if we could get.
Those are Ms. Gaithia's cases.
I'm sorry, not Georgia, Miss Githia. I didn't know if she was in a breakout or.
I'm here.
Okay. I didn't know if she got back to that email. No.
Thought I responded.
For Mr. Hawkins.
Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't see this one, okay.
And so I'll just say, Judge, can we wait just to?
Okay, that's fine. Do you have other announcements?
I've sent the DocuSign for positions 19 to Mr. Randolph.
I have both the plea paperwork for Michelle Graham and Tiara Davis.
That's correct, Judge. And so I just wanted to make sure, okay?
Okay.
That's all my announcements.
And I saw that one of your other clients came on, Ms. Shaw.
Yes, Judge, we're still speaking at the moment, but we'll go ahead and make an announcement now, Judge. Ms. Shaw, can you come on? We're going to be requesting a jury trial for all 3 cases, Judge. I've just emailed, I believe it may be Mr. James who's on for her cases. So we're requesting a jury trial for all 3, but we were just requesting some discovery for the dog bite case. But Judge, we have the discovery for everything else. It's complete.
Okay, so for positions 38, 39, and 40, Ms. Larisha Shaw, the announcement is jury trial calendar, which will be sometime in April.
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, and if you can get everything you need before that date, it'd be appreciated.
Understood, Judge. Is Ms. Shaw allowed to leave, Judge?
Yes, have a good day, Ms. Shaw.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you need to speak with anyone else, Ms. Helen? Or can I go ahead and take these, please?
I'm sure we can take the pleas if the court's ready.
Mhm. Let's see, position number 12, Tiara Davis.
Yes.
Yes, can you activate your camera for me, Miss Davis?
Okay.
Okay, raise your right hand for me. Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, thank you. Ms. Githia?
Yes. As to the battery, the state's offer is 12 months to serve 1 day, credit for time served 1 day, 12 anger management classes as approved by probation, 40 hours of community service or a $300 fine, no further contact with Caitlin Pham, stay away from Greenbrier Mall, and the balance can be suspended upon completion of the conditions.
Judge,
Does it appear stipulate to the facts, venue, and ID?
we do so stipulate, and we ask the court to accept this plea as negotiated. I do believe Ms. Davis, for the probation, she wants to complete it, but she's out of state. Ms. Davis, we need you to come back on for us. If you can unmute, I believe it's North Carolina.
I'm here.
You're currently residing in North Carolina, correct?
Yes.
Judge, I am asking on her behalf that the probation be online or phone probation reporting, Judge.
State has no objection to that.
Okay, whichever's fine with the court, she'll have to work that out with the probation department, okay?
Understood, Judge. The only thing that I ask is because she's in North Carolina, reporting the first time.
You're gonna have to work, I'm not sure, get in touch with probation.
Understood, Judge.
And they can work that out for you.
Understood.
Okay?
And I'll send Ms. Davis the probation information. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, does she plan on paying the fine or doing the community service?
Ms. Davis, fine or the community service?
How much is the fine?
300.
14.
It's $300 with service charge and 410 total.
What's the total?
It will be 410 with the surcharges.
Okay, am I able to do a payment plan with that?
You'll pay through probation.
Ms. Davis, the payment plan is 12 months of misdemeanor probation. You can pay that amount over the 12 months.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, so you prefer to pay the fine as opposed to doing the 40 hours of community service?
Yes.
Okay, so anything further, Ms. Helen?
No, Judge.
All right, are you having a difficulty hearing me, Ms. Davis?
Yes, for some reason I have my volume all the way up, but I can't hear you, so I have to put the phone to my ear.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Judge, I'm interrupting you. Please don't get upset. I apologize. You asked me what was the last thing. First offenders. If the court is going to allow Ms. Davis to accept this plea under first offenders.
She appears to be eligible, no objection.
Okay, so if she wants to use her first offender on this misdemeanor charge, I'm happy to let her do it.
Yes, Judge, because of her current work situation, she would like to use first offenders.
Okay, that's fine with the court, no objection from the state.
Thank you, Judge.
Anything
Thank
further,
you,
Ms.
Judge.
Helen?
No, Judge.
All right. Ms. Davis, it's my understanding that in case 21CR003527E, you wish to plead guilty to battery, is that correct?
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I will accept the plea as negotiated, Ms. Davis, with all the terms that we have already discussed. Let's see. Ms. Davis, the sooner you get this done, the sooner you're not going to be on probation. So I encourage you to go ahead as soon as possible and get the conditions done so that you don't have to pay the probation fees and so you're not on probation, okay?
Okay.
We will give you, Ms. Helen, if you can get her, we'll get it to you where she needs to call probation. I ask that she call within the next 2 weeks to get that started, and we'll get her that application. Okay?
Understood, Judge.
Anything further from Ms. Davis this morning?
No, Judge, is Ms. Davis excused?
Do you have all of her contact information, Ms. Helen, so that you can get her the information?
I do, Judge.
Okay, very good. You have a good day, Ms. Davis.
Thank you. You too, Judge.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, are we ready for Michelle Graham, who's position number 19?
Yes, Judge, I believe Ms. Graham.
One
is on the
second.
phone.
Oh, okay. Oops, I'm sorry. And where is Ms. Graham?
She's present on Zoom, Judge.
Okay.
I'm right here.
Okay, I'm ready, Your Honor.
And Ms. Graham, let's see. Is this Ms. Graham on the iPhone?
Yes.
If you can raise your right hand for me. Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you. Ms. Githia?
Yes, Your Honor. For the theft by taking, it is 12 months to serve 2 days, credit for time served 2 days. Balance probated to take a theft prevention class, pay restitution to Timothy Crump for $429, and this may become non-reporting upon completion of the conditions. Does the offense stipulate to the facts, venue, and ID?
We do so stipulate, and we ask this court to accept the plea as negotiated, Judge.
Okay. Ms. Graham, it's my understanding that in case 21CR003235E, you wish to plead guilty to theft by taking. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, I'm not.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with your counsel's representation?
Yes, I am.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yeah, it's just because my son just passed recently. So
I'm sorry to hear that, Ms. Graham. Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
no.
I will accept the plea as negotiated. Is there any reason, or what is the reason that it can't terminate upon completion as opposed to go non-reporting?
Are you asking me?
Oh, no, Ms.
One
Graham.
second, let me double check the criminal history, Your Honor. This one, it just given the criminal history, and one as recent as 2022, Your Honor. But I'm sorry, a charge as recent as 2022.
Is this, will this be the first conviction for theft?
I believe so.
Okay, given that this is a first conviction, I'll let them deal with the others down the road. I'm going to have the probation terminate upon completion. So, Ms. Graham, as soon as you complete the theft prevention class and you pay the $429, you won't be on probation any longer, okay? Ms. Graham, can you hear me?
She's muted, Judge.
Sorry, I said yes.
Okay, so Ms. Helen, if you will get her where she needs to go to report to probation, I ask that she do that within the first 2 weeks. And then the sooner you get this done, like I said, Ms. Graham, the sooner you won't be on probation, okay?
All right.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am. Anything further?
Your Honor, I do apologize. There was a 2018 conviction for theft by deception.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Githia. I'll still have this terminated as long as she gets that done in a timely manner. Thank you. Good luck to you, Ms. Graham.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Let's see, Ms. Helen, if you will, anything further to report at the present time?
No, I'm still working on the last announcement, Judge, and
All right, just let me know when you're ready.
thank you, Judge.
I see that we have Attorney Caprone on the line. Good morning, sir. You're here for position 42, Micah Smith.
Yes, sir, I am.
Yes, where are we with
Unfortunately, your guess is as good as mine. He stopped responding to my phone calls about 2 months ago, and nor has he paid me. And I was under the impression that he was going to at least be here today, via Zoom, if nothing else. And he
Okay. Doesn't appear that he's with us this morning. And if you're telling me you haven't heard from him, maybe if I issue a bench warrant, we can get his attention. If he does contact you contemporaneous or anytime before that bench warrant is issued, I'm happy to withdraw it, but I'll issue a bench warrant for him at the present time.
Okay, I guess that will. How long does he have to the end of the close of business to?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and if you do hear from him and the bench warrant's already been issued, just let the court know. We will deal with it at that time. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Anything further this morning?
No, Your Honor. Thank you. I may be filing a if I can get in touch with him and find out where he is now. Find some way to contact him. Be filing a motion to or my notice of intention to withdraw to him. But that's only if I don't know how to do that without. I don't know how to withdraw without filing the 4.3 notice. And given that I don't know where he is,
Okay. Well, we'll let you work that out.
okay.
All right.
That's my problem, right? All right.
All right. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let's see. Yes. Yes, ma'am. The lady in the turquoise sweater that just joined us. You're on mute, ma'am. Are you? Yes, ma'am. Do you have business before the court this morning?
Yes, I'm waiting for my son Orion Kaplan's conference with his attorney.
Okay. What's your son's name?
Orion Kaplan. Kaplan. It's with Dennis Murphy, his attorney.
Mr. Murphy was on earlier. He's already been, I don't see your son on my morning calendar.
I was told it was at 11 a.m. today, and I got on before 11.
I think that I have a 9 o'clock and a 1:30 calendar. You might have gotten the wrong Zoom link.
Well, this is what I was given by Dennis Murphy. So
Okay.
has Dennis Murphy already been there for Orion Kaplan?
No, Mr. Kaplan's not on my calendar. So if you want to contact Mr. Murphy, maybe Mr. Murphy's in another court
Oh, God.
with your son. But he's not in this court. Mr. Murphy has come and gone and dealt with his clients here this morning. So
Okay.
you can get back in touch with Mr. Murphy and let him know that you have the wrong Zoom link, okay?
All right.
All right.
Will it still be?
Go ahead.
But the time, 11 o'clock has already passed, right? Oh,
well, I'm sure there's a call of a calendar, so I'm not sure what court we have.
Okay.
That are going on right now, so I think your best alternative is either text Mr. Murphy.
I already did. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, ma'am.
You too.
Judge, I have a few announcements whenever the court is ready for me.
I'm ready, Ms. Rosenhuber.
Okay, beginning with position number 5, Miss Lysandra Bell. She is on Zoom, Judge. We're still working on this case. If we could please have a final plea calendar, I think we should have an answer by then.
Okay, the final plea calendar on March 7th, 1:30.
That's great, Judge. Thank you.
Is she on Zoom? Is that what you said?
She is.
Miss Bell, are you with me?
Yes.
Okay, I'll see you back on March 7th, Miss Bell. If nothing further, you have a good day, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Moving on to position number 27, Judge Michelle Lewis. She is also on Zoom, and we are also requesting a final plea calendar. The same date is fine.
Okay. March 7th at 1:30, final plea, position 27, Michelle Lewis. Are you with me, Miss Lewis?
Yes.
Okay, I'll see you back on March 7th. You're free to go this morning. Have a good day, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My next announcement, Judge, position 28, Mr. Seth Long. He is here in person, and that will be a plea. We're just working out the paperwork.
Okay, very good. We'll be with you, sir.
My next position is position 31, Cody McGlone. He is also on Zoom, and we are also requesting a final plea calendar for him.
Again, that March 7th.
March 7th is great.
Okay, Mr. McGlone, I will see you back on March 7th at 1:30, okay?
Okay.
All right, have a good day, sir.
You too.
Position 32, Mr. Morales is here in person. That will be a plea. We're just working out the paperwork.
Okay, we'll be with you, sir.
Moving on to position 41, Hashim Smalls. He is here in person. We're requesting a final plea calendar. I just received discovery yesterday.
March 7th at 1:30.
That's
final
great.
plea calendar. Mr. Smalls? Yes, nothing further. We'll see you back on March 7th, sir.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
And my last announcement, Judge, is position 45, Simone Tatum. He is also on Zoom. We just got videos this morning. We're requesting a final plea calendar. March 7th is great.
March 7th, final plea. 1:30. Ms. Tatum, you with me?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Tatum, I'll see you back on March 7th, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, ma'am.
You too.
Okay.
Okay.
Council. Yes.
Hey, how you doing today? Okay. Which case are you on this afternoon? Okay, all right.
We had a lot yesterday. That's so true. Him too. He was on well, he was like. Yeah.
Ms. Bolton, that case that you said needed an order act.
Terrain Johnson.
Right, I don't see any motions in that calendar.
It was, it was already in September 20.
I'm sorry, I moved them over here. Yeah, you said they gonna go do it. Look, I'm getting a
Did they
ring.
file any motions?
Sorry.
Yeah, well, according to my notes, they said it was reset, further notice under advisement.
All I see is a notice of intent filed by the state.
And yeah, because I had, and then I sent, so on the 17th, I sent the hearings for that day. When we go back into the case.
Yes, please, because I don't, a hearing on what? I don't see anything in here where there are any motions filed.
It was. They don't find the Zoom link for it. Are you muted? Are you muted?
And Miss Georgia, I think I sent you an email about Mr. 26, Kendrick Kelly. Could you respond for me?
Because they already have the paperwork.
Did you do short line? Did you do short line?
Oh, no.
Judge, I'm looking at position 32. Is that the, well, Morales, is that the paperwork you have in front of you?
Yes.
Okay, great. Mr. Morales, could you come forward with me, please?
Good morning again, Mr. Reynolds. How you doing? Good. Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you.
So pulling into the mic, okay?
Your Honor, does the defense stipulate to a factual basis?
Yes, we do.
All right. The state's recommendation for Mr. Long is for the simple battery.
Hang on,
This is Morales.
Sorry, who is this?
This is Mr. Morales. This is position 32.
Sorry. All right. Position 32, Mr. Morales, this is the state's recommendation for the simple battery is 12 months probation, served 4 days, credit for time served, balance can be suspended, 12 weeks of anger management, no contact with KEYA and NI Ray, RAY. And for the criminal trespass, 12 months probation that can run concurrent with count 1, credit for time served 4 days, and balance and probation can terminate upon completion of term.
Yes, yes, Judge. We would ask that the court accepts that negotiated agreement and allows probation to terminate after Morales completes the 12 anger management courses.
Mr. Morales, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 005088Y, you wish to plead guilty to simple battery and criminal trespass. Is that correct?
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You can represent it by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Morales, let's see. As soon as you get the terms done, the probation will terminate and you don't have to pay those probation fees. So I encourage you to go ahead and get that done as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
You're not on probation, okay?
Yes, sir.
Have we already given him the Q code for probation?
I have not.
Okay, so if he can, Mr. Morales, I just asked that you report within the first 2 weeks or so, okay? No, you take this with you.
Try to take your QR code. I told them that one exists.
Just scan it.
Just scan it and then you fill it. I would do it before you leave here. Just make sure.
Well, I'll scan it.
Okay, good deal. Thank you, Judge. And if it could just be very clear on the paperwork, I know Ms. Casadakis and I talked about it, but just so probation knows that it terminates after those classes. I'm not sure if the way it's written. Thank you so much, Judge. I appreciate it. Okay, go ahead and get signed up and then you're free to go.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh.
And then Ms. Bolton, did you get the paperwork for Long? Did that come through?
Yes, just one moment.
No worries. Sit tight for a sec while they get the paperwork printed. Just emailed you the completed plea paperwork as well. Okay, that way you have it in your hands.
Thank you.
And the judge is gonna end up writing on it to add as a charge. Really clear. All right. Early communication. Just making sure.
You
I didn't know.
ready, Mr. Long?
Yes.
Good morning again, Mr. Long.
Good morning, sir.
Raise your right hand for me.
Yes, sir.
You swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand down.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, does the defense stipulate to factual basis?
Yes, we do.
All right, the state's recommendation for Mr. Long for the simple battery family violence, 12 months probation, served 3 days, credit for time served 3 days, balance suspended, 12 anger management, no violent contact with Allison Hudson, a $200 fine, and the remaining charges are no cost, Your Honor. So the simple assault is no cost, along with the criminal trespass and the harassing communications. If the court could add the harassing communication on the plea.
Okay. On the charges, I have this simple battery, family violence, simple assault, and trespass.
Yes, and the court can also, on the plea form, add that the harassing communications is gonna be no cost. And that's all from the state, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge. We would ask that the court accepts the negotiated agreement and similarly to the last case, allow probation to terminate after completion of the fine and the 12 anger management courses. And however that needs to be written to cleanly explain to probation, we would appreciate it. Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Long, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 005871Y, you wish to plead guilty to simple battery family violence. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Very much, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Once you get the terms done, that probation will terminate. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on probation, and the sooner you won't have to pay the probation fees, okay?
Sure.
I ask that you report to probation within the first 2 weeks, and you've gotten the code for where you need to go to report, okay?
And if I get everything completed before I go for the 2 weeks, when I go that first time, will everything be done? Because I'm going to get on it as soon as possible with the anger management classes and paying.
Yes, I don't, if you get them complete, just take the paperwork in with you and have them validated. But you have 12 anger management classes and a $200 fine. So as soon as you get it done. So if you get it done, I'm not sure how long it'll take you to do that anger management, but if you get it done before then,
yes, sir.
Just let them know.
Yes, sir.
Any other questions?
No, sir.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Hope you have a good day.
Just go ahead and fill that out while you're here, just so you don't even have to worry about it. You have a smartphone, right?
Yeah, but remember I told you that I haven't sent my new phone
Oh,
yet.
okay. Do we have a paper version or could I do it on my phone?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that before you leave, because there's no.
Next you want to take a picture. No, that's not, never mind.
He doesn't have like this one, yeah.
I got you, but I changed companies and like they said bring your own phone, but it's not working right.
You want us to email it to him? Oh, okay, so.
Right.
Right. And then also, just for the record, would you like the total amount?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. It'll be $295.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Surcharges.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah, because if I bring in a money order and I bring 200, I have to go back and note. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You just wanna sit tight and fill that out.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Helen, are you with me?
Yes, Judge, I'm actually just waiting for Mr. Birch to respond. I'm gonna make all my announcements together.
Okay.
I just responded.
All right, I just wanted to let you know that the rest of the cases that we have are your cases.
Yes,
so-
Judge.
All right,
Thank you.
you're welcome. We'll be in recess.
All right, Judge, I have my announcements whenever the court's ready.
Okay, Ms. Helen, I'm ready.
My next announcement, positions 20 and 21 will be a plea this morning. I've already spoken to Ms. Githia. We're just waiting for the DocuSign to be able to take that, Your Honor. That's positions 20 and 21. And then for positions 23, that's a transfer case, Judge. Can we just be put on to the next final plea calendar so that I can work that case up for Mr. Johnson and enter in my appearance?
Okay, so that will go on the final plea calendar on March 7th.
I made a mistake. I'm sorry. It's a DUI and I actually wanted a motions calendar. I'm looking at my notes. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, you're fine. So we'll go on the motions calendar. March 21st, does that work for you?
Yes, Judge. Thank you so much.
And motions calendar, March 21st. That's a 9 o'clock calendar, right?
Yes, Judge. And Mr. Johnson, that's in person, okay?
All right.
Okay, so you have everything you need from Mr. Johnson, Miss Helen?
I have all his contact information, Judge. Is he excused for the day?
Yes, have a good day, Mr. Johnson.
Y'all too. Thank you.
My
You're welcome.
next announcement, Judge, is position 26. I've reached out to ASG Georgia. I'm just waiting on a DocuSign, and I may have filled it out. I'm just moving so quickly, but that's going to be a plea.
Miss Helen, I just sent it to you. I'm doing the note process right now.
Okay, so Judge, just give me an opportunity to fill out the DocuSign, and I'll get that to Mr. Randolph and Miss Georgia.
Okay.
And my next announcement, number 44, position 44, that will also be a plea. I've spoken to Mr. Birch. I just submitted the DocuSign. We will also take that this morning.
Okay.
My last announcement, Judge, is position 48. Miss Williams has been on all day. She is in school right now. She may have an exam that she has to leave for right now, but this case has been re-extended at diversion offer by the state. And I want to say thank you to Mr. Birch for that. Mr. Jacob Stevens was swatched out, and we're just asking for a compliance calendar just so we can get the diversion forms together and resubmit it, Judge.
Okay, do we have anything in April status?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm gonna put Ms. Williams on the April status. Will that give her enough time to get that diversion done?
Yes, Judge. And Miss Williams, I don't know if she's in class right now, but can you come on right now? If not, I do think she's in class, Judge, but I will give her that information, and I do think April's enough time.
Okay, April 4th, position 48, Ms. Williams, status calendar at 9 a.m. Okay.
That's correct, Judge. And
Okay. Before you go, Ms. Helen, the lady that's in court with me for this afternoon,
yes,
had the opportunity to speak with her.
I have, Judge. I am just waiting, I believe, on the DocuSign. It is the afternoon, and I don't know if Miss Githier has sent that to me, but that is going to be a plea too. We can take that as soon as I get that.
Okay.
I may have not gotten it, Judge. I'm looking at my
Which one is
emails
that?
now.
Which
What
one is
position?
that?
It's this afternoon. Who is that, Miss Helen?
Miss Donna Mitchell.
Yes, okay. Position number 17 on the 1:30 calendar. Is that your case, Ms. Githier?
I think it's Miss Cassadakis, but I think I actually had responded to the email. I'll take care of that one.
Okay, thank you. We'll be with you, Ms. Mitchell. Okay, just let me know when you're ready, Ms. Helen.
Understood, Judge. And I'm ready now for Miss Mitchell's if that was.
Oh, I'm not ready for Miss Mitchell.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll take please as soon as I get paperwork. Here's something I left off.
Oh, thank you.
Sent in the paper 26.
Okay. Okay, I have Mr. Swayzer's paperwork, so as soon as Miss Helen's ready, I'll give her the opportunity to do what she needs to do, and we'll take
Yep,
that.
Judge, give me 1 second.
No, just let me know when you're ready, Ms. Helen.
Okay, Judge, I'm ready.
Okay, I have the paperwork for Dalen Swazer.
And Mr. Swayzer is present on the Zoom call right there.
Okay, if you can unmute yourself for me, Mr. Swazer.
Yes, sir.
Yes, can you raise your right hand for me?
Give me 1 second, sir.
Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You can put your hand down. Thank you, sir. Whenever the state's ready.
Yes, Your Honor. So, this case, State versus Swazer, the state's recommendation would be for the battery charge.
Sorry, we can't hear, the desk mic isn't on.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, for the battery charge, the state recommends 12 months to serve 3 days, credit for time served, balance probated, 8 weeks of anger management, 40 hours of community service, no further contact with Jessica Massey, and the state would not reject for that to go non-reporting on completion of the conditions, and the state would null pros the cruelty to children.
Okay.
I just want to clarify, I thought we agreed on suspension.
Okay. Yes, the state would not object.
Terminate
Thank you.
upon completion. Okay.
And Judge, that is our understanding of that plea offer. We asked this court to accept that plea offer as negotiated, and we do stipulate to the factual basis, venue, and ID.
Mr. Swazer, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 003025E, you wish to plead guilty to battery. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
Not at all, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Swazer. Let's see, as soon as you get the 8 weeks of anger management done and the 40 hours of community service, the probation will terminate. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on probation any longer, okay?
All right, sounds great, sir. I greatly appreciate you.
You're welcome, sir. And Ms. Helen, if you'll get him where he needs to report to probation, we just ask that you report within the next 2 weeks, Mr. Swazer.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Good luck to you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Ms. Helen.
Thank you, Mr. Swazer.
Am I free to leave, Your Honor? Do I have to stay on the Zoom?
Yeah, you're free to go. Have a good day,
All
sir.
right, thank you.
And I'm ready for the next.
Okay, I don't have any paperwork, but as soon as I get it, I will. Okay.
Understand.
Yes, I have Mr. Hawkins.
And Mr. Hawkins is present on the Zoom call.
Hello, sir.
Yes, good morning. Can you raise your right hand for me, Mr. Hawkins? So you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. You can place your hand down. So whenever the state is ready, Mr. Hawkins.
Once I'm trying to pull it up, Your Honor.
Okay.
Are we on position 26?
20 and 20. Your Honor, I only have paperwork for three 70.
Ms. Helen, we do not have the paperwork for the criminal trespass and damage to property.
And I did message Miss Githier. I think she's gonna get me another DocuSign, but I did fill out the first one for the battery case.
Yeah, I sent it.
Okay.
It hasn't popped in yet?
It hasn't. Give me 1 second, Judge. Let me
Okay.
just look.
And I'm having problems pulling up the other one on my end. Hold on.
I just got it. I'll be submitting it right now. Doubtful.
Everybody don't stay over there. Can you pull the door up, please? Thank you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, we're waiting for the paperwork on position 21, the criminal trespass and damage to property.
Okay.
I just submitted that, Judge. So through DocuSign, you guys should be getting it in a couple minutes here.
Okay. And while we're waiting, Ms. Helen, let's see, on Ms. Mitchell's case, have you already had the opportunity to go over the paperwork with her?
I haven't sent it to Miss Helen yet, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
But Judge, I have gone over what the plea form is and the questions that Your Honor are gonna ask Ms. Mitchell, but I haven't gone over the specific plea form in this case.
No, I was just wondering if it would be more expeditious to have one of your colleagues that's in court with you go over the paperwork with her.
Sure, sure.
And I can get it as soon as I do this
We
plea.
we don't have it right now, but as soon as
Yeah.
Miss Githier, if you want to send it to me, Sarah, then I'm happy to fill it out with her.
Okay. It's just the way this DocuSign is situated, I can't send it just yet.
Yeah, okay, no worries.
Yes, I see you. Is that let me say trial.
Okay, Ms. Guthier, and Ms. Helen, we're ready.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Hawkins, you're still under oath, sir. Whenever you're ready, Ms. Guthier.
For the accusation 21 CR 003337E for the battery family violence and the theft by taking, the state's offer for the battery family violence is 12 months to serve 4 days, credit for time served 4 days, balance probated, no further violent contact with the victim, Ashley Phillips, and to take the family violence intervention program. For the theft by taking is 12 months to serve 4 days, credit for time served 4 days. And it is concurrent to 23 CR 001085. 185E. It should be an E on the end of that, Your Honor. If you,
That's correct.
yeah.
And non-reporting?
Hmm?
And non-reporting, I just want to make sure we covered the non-reporting once all conditions complete.
I apologize. And non-reporting. I left that off also. And non-reporting. Upon completion of the conditions. For accusation 23 CR 001085E, the criminal trespass and damage to property, the state's offer is 12 months to serve 3 days, credit for time served 3 days, the balance probated, to pay a $300 fine, and it is concurrent to 21 CR 003337E. And that will be non-reporting upon completion of the conditions. Does the defense stipulate to the facts, venue, and ID?
We stipulate to the factual basis, venue, and ID for both cases. We ask the court to accept both pleas as negotiated for both cases.
Mr. Hawkins, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 003337E, you wish to plead guilty to battery, family violence, and theft by taking. And in case 23 CR 001085E, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and damage to property. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this afternoon?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I will accept the pleas as negotiated, Mr. Hawkins. As soon as you complete the terms, the probation will go to a non-reporting status. And Ms. Helen, if you can get him where he needs to report to probation, we will we'll ask that he report within the next 2 weeks or so, okay?
Understood, Judge.
All right, any questions, Mr. Hawkins?
No, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hawkins.
Thank you also.
And the last is Mr. Kelly. He's present on Zoom, and I think I submitted the DocuSign and then sent it to Ms. Bolton.
I have Mr. Kelly's paperwork, so you'd like to come on? Yes, Mr. Kelly, can you unmute yourself for me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, good morning again. Can you raise your right hand? Do you swear from the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You can place your hand down. Thank you, Mr. Kelly. Yes, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. Does the defense stipulate to a factual basis?
No. Is your
We do stipulate to the factual basis, venue and ID.
Okay, the state's recommendation for the battery is 12 months probation, serve 4 days, credit for time served 4 days, balance probated, no contact with Marjorie, Marjorie, Rebecca, and for the, I'm sorry, and also 12 anger management. Probation can terminate upon completion of terms. For the hindering, 12 months probation running concurrent with the battery. And for the trespass, it's going to be a no cross.
Yes, Judge, that is my I apologize. There's some noise in the back. That is my understanding of the plea. We do ask this court to accept the plea as negotiated. I do have one additional ask that can this case be handled under the First Offenders Misdemeanors Act for Mr. Kelly, if he qualifies, Judge, and if the court allows him.
The objection?
Your Honor, can we leave that up to the court?
I'm happy to make a decision. Normally, you all want to check his criminal history to see if he qualifies. Ms. Githia, help you with that?
Yes, because I thought that was for the non-negotiated plea only.
You all quite often agree if they've not used their first offender to allow them to use it. Ms. Githia.
Yes, Your Honor. Which position is that?
This is Mr. Kelly, and he is position number
26, Your Honor.
Number 26. Would you mind checking his criminal history for the court?
Yes.
Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt. Did Miss Lysandra Bell appear in court earlier?
He did, Mr. Glanville. She received a new court date, but she was here.
Thank you.
I'm looking at Mr. Kelly's criminal history. It appears that most of them are driving offenses. And it doesn't appear that he has used his first offender.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Githia.
You're
If he wishes to use his first offender on this on these misdemeanor charges, I'm happy to let him do it, Ms. Helen.
Yes, Judge. Mr. Kelly has informed me just of his occupation. This would be best utilized under the First Offenders for Mr. Kelly.
Okay. Mr. Kelly, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 002931E, you wish to plead guilty to battery and hindering a person making an emergency phone call. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this afternoon?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with your counsel's representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Kelly, let's see, the probation is going to terminate when you complete the term. So the sooner you get this done, the sooner you're not going to be on probation anymore, okay?
Yes, sir.
We will ask Ms. Helen to get you where you need to report to probation, and I ask that you do that within the next 2 weeks or so, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, and we'll also, Ms. Helen, get you that affidavit. Anything further from Mr. Kelly?
No, Judge.
All right, good luck to you, Mr. Kelly.
Well, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge. And Ms. Mitchell, I'm ready for.
Okay, have we gotten the paperwork from Ms. Mitchell?
Yeah, I just sent it to Ms. Rosenhoover.
I did get it.
I will sign her up, Judge.
Okay, thank you. So,
I just went through. Hey, Ms. Mitchell, how you doing? All right, we'll go quick then. Just want to make sure you understood. Okay, Ms. PPA sent me two. Work is done.
Okay, I think we're ready on Ms. Mitchell. Good afternoon again, Ms. Mitchell. Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you. Ms. Githia?
Yes. For the DUI, that's safe. The state's offer is 12 months to serve 24 hours, credit for time served 24 hours, balance probated, 40 hours of community service, pay a $500 fine, to do an alcohol drug evaluation and any required treatment, participate in a risk reduction program, and attend one victim impact panel. For the following too closely, it is 12 months probation concurrent. Does the defense stipulate to the facts, venue, and ID?
We do so stipulate, and we ask the court to accept this plea as negotiated. I apologize, Judge. I also just want to give a little information on Ms. Mitchell's behalf. She asked me specifically to tell the court she completed a 6-month alcohol, drug, substance abuse program. This was a live-in program. She was separated from her family. She had to do AA, several other types of substance abuse meetings daily. She also got a job working through that program. And then I believe the term was right up. I looked on Odyssey. This was something through pretrial services that she agreed to do. It was completed and she graduated. I just wanted to put that on the record for her.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Ms. Helen. Ms. Mitchell, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 00114-1C, you wish to plead guilty to DUI less safe and following too close. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this afternoon?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I will accept your negotiated plea. Ms. Mitchell, I commend you for going ahead and doing that alcohol drug evaluation and the treatment that you have had. I will have the probation go to a non-reporting status when you complete the other terms of the probation. So the sooner you get the rest of it done, the sooner you won't be on reporting probation and won't have to pay those fees, okay? All right. Is there anything else, Ms. Helen?
No, Judge, and I thank you for that.
Okay, you're welcome. We will, we've made arrangements for the other conditions. It's my understanding that you're gonna come back tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and am I missing anything, Ms. Helen?
I was texting Ms. Rosenhoover and I explained the affidavit of first DUI conviction. Is that what she's gonna be doing tomorrow?
Yes.
Swapping
Yes.
her license to get the affidavit? Okay, I just want to make sure. Yes, thank you.
Okay, all right. And we'll get you where you need to go to probation. If we can get her that code, and ask that you report within the first 2 weeks, okay, Ms. Mitchell? I ask that you report within the first 2 weeks. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, I believe that will complete the 9 o'clock calendar, and as soon as you all are ready and Ms. Bolton's ready, we'll go over the calendar for the morning. Thank you for assisting, Ms. Rosen. I appreciate it.
You have to do it now or get one. You have Steve, if you want to do it down.
Also learn where to go, where to come to tomorrow. Yeah, and she can ask for Orca litigation manager. Oh, no. You know, you have to better hand of frame. Does she know what time she coming? You know what time you coming this way tomorrow, Ms. Mitchell? I don't know. Okay. What time would you like for me to be here? Before 5.
Before 3.
Before 3.
We still.
Very much, baby. Is everyone ready? Oh, this is cool. This same building. Yes. It is 5. Oh, it's not going. I thought we were waiting on this one. Yeah. Your Honor, I have, yeah. Position 47, I have good child in me. But the name.
Position
47.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Everyone ready? Can you hear me, Ms. Githia?
Yes.
Ellen? All right, let's go.
Yes.
Status, the Orca status conference, position 1, recent a final plea. Position 2, reset final plea for March 7th. Position 3, no cross.
Not to cut you off, I thought we put that on the status for March 7th because it's gonna pending going to DUI court.
For position 2?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for that. Status March 7th.
That's what I
Right.
believe, yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Let's start over. Position 1, reset February 8th, final plea. Position 2, reset status March 7th. Position 3, no cross. Position 4, jury trial demand. Position 5, reset final plea March 7th. Position 6, no cross. Position 7, no cross. Position 8, bench warrants. Position 9, reset March 7th for a final plea. Position 10, reset March 7th for a final plea. Position 11, bench warrants. Position 12 was a plea. Position 13, reset March 7th, final plea. Position 14, reset March 7th, final plea. Position 15, reset March 7th, final plea. Position 16, reset February 8th for status. Position 17, reset further notice. Position 18, reset March 7th, final plea. Position 19, plea. Position 20, plea. Position 21, plea. Position 22, reset status March 7th. Position 23, reset motions March 21st. Position 24, reset final plea March 7th. Position 25, reset final plea March 7th. Position 26, plea. Position 27, reset March 7th, final plea. Position 28 was a plea. Position 29, reset March 7th, final plea. Position 30, reset March 7th, final plea. Position 31, reset March 7th, final plea. Position 32 was a plea. Position 33, reset March 7th, final plea. Position 34, jury trial demand. Position 35, reset March 7th, final plea. Position 36, jury trial demand. Position 37, reset March 7th, final plea. Position 38, jury trial demand. Position 39, jury trial demand. Position 40, jury trial demand. Position 41, reset March 7th, final plea. Position 42, bench warrant. Position 43, reset March 7th, final plea. Position 44 was a plea. Position 45, plea. I'm sorry, disregard. Position 45, reset March 7th, final plea. Position 46, reset March 7th, final plea. Position 47, jury trial demand. Position 48, reset status April 4th. And position 49, reset March 7th, final plea. Are there any questions, concerns, updates, corrections?
Yes, I have a question. It's not even my case, but 42 and 43. I think you said bench warrant on 42, but I think that's the same defendant as 43. Did I miss something?
Yeah,
So-
they weren't the same guy. They have a different date of birth. I think the lawyer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I definitely missed that. And then what was the announcement for 27? I think I got lost between 26 and 27.
Sorry. Position 27 is reset March 7th for a final plea.
Gotcha. Okay.
For Michelle Lewis.
Yes, that's what I had to. Just making sure. Thank you.
Okay, if nothing further, I'll see you all in an hour.